Goose Goose, do you have something to say to the YouTubers? Mother Goose, you're so perfect. You honk like a goose, but it's nice and quiet. And your sweet little bonnet on your head. I love you, Mother Goose. Goose Goose, you're the guard goose. I know, you have to speak up. Started out here in my bird yard today. My happy place, as I mentioned last time. I absolutely love just sitting here at the end of a day and just watching these birds go about their business. They gather around. They're all a little bit skittish. They aren't the friendliest flock in the world, but they do gather around and they watch me, and I get to watch them doing their little preening and fluffing up their feathers. And then there's the Yorkie. This is Bailey. Bailey thinks she's a chicken keeper. She hasn't ever actually gotten a chicken in her mouth before, but she sure acts like she wants to. Now when I go to start herding them in together, like if they're in the wrong place and I need to pull them into the yard better, she's pretty helpful. She tracks them and herds them as if they were sheep and she was a shepherd. She's pretty good about not biting them. Now watch while I'm sitting here filming that she take a big old chunk of chicken. I hope not. I won't let her. She knows better. Don't you, Bailey? You know better, don't you? Bailey the Yorkie is 10 years old. She's been with me a while. And she has her share of Yorkie problems, like her little attitude and skin itching. Oh my God, that dog scratches herself to death sometimes. But I have a wonderful vet that has introduced us to Cytopoint injections, and that has helped her itching so much. I'm super happy to take her in for those shots and get that itching controlled. My chickens this year are maybe 2 months old at the most. This is this year's batch. They're really looking pretty grown and pretty big, but they haven't started laying yet. I expect them to lay come late July and August. They've got a little laying house right there they can go in, but they also have 2 coops. Now the ducks and the geese are laying in those coops as well. So we'll see how they're all going to share or not share. I do have one nest in the coop that ducks and geese lay in. I'll get be picking eggs for the day and find a duck egg and then a couple of goose eggs, and that's kind of cool that the ducks and geese get along enough and they're sharing their nesting space. I absolutely love my birds. I thought I'd start out this video out here in the bird pen because I wanted to spend some time reflecting. It's one of the things I do out here is reflect. And I really wanted to just share my goals with you of what I want to accomplish with my channel, what I hope my viewers get from my channel. And that is to find peace in anything and all that you do. I find peace gardening, growing those grapes, and with these birds. You can find peace painting, sewing, meditating, reading a book. Whatever brings a peaceful feeling to you is what I want to inspire. I want you to find that and relish that and create those moments. Create a space that you can find that in. In all things, find peace. So I'm out here on this, that's actually a really pretty day. It's very cloud covered and a little drizzly, so I have my rain thing on. But I'm at my gate right now waiting because I have a load of organic topsoil coming. I'm so excited. Very special day getting me to fill up those raised beds I showed y'all the other day. I'll show you the dump truck when it gets here. I'm so excited. Is that weird? So this was my view while I was waiting on the dirt truck to get here. This beautiful field of oats. It's headed out and my husband will be cutting it pretty soon. The heads aren't quite full and ripe yet, so he's waiting a little longer. I don't think you can see him, but he's actually out in that brown part of the field. That's his tractor way out there. He is planting. He's planting hay grazer. Oh, I think I'll get back to you on that one. I can't keep up with what he's planting and cutting and whatever. But he took the day off today, knowing that the dirt was coming, and he got out there early and started planting with his no-till drill, he calls it. I'm just learning all these things, but love the peace and the views out here in this Central Texas area, surrounded by lots of cedar trees, which thank God I'm not allergic to. Like a kid at Christmas, getting my dirt. Oh my God, look at my dirt. I'm so excited. It's beautiful too. It's just gorgeous. Oh my goodness, look at that dirt. Yep, I am one happy gardener right now. I cannot wait to get it put in those beds, top it off with a little super soil, and get this garden planted. I'm in zone 8B, and it's April 23rd. I really should already have everything planted, but that's just the way timing is, and we're gonna make it work. But I am super excited about my soil today. Soil's going in after we put a layer down of some weed cloth, fabric cloth, garden fabric. There's all kinds. I don't even know what kind that I ended up using. 4 foot across, fits perfect. Here's the other bed. Nice and full of wonderful dirt. So excited. Gonna help fill this one up. I'm gonna leave you today with some peaceful scenes from my balcony, the vineyard below, my hummingbirds, some potted plants that I have up here. We'll look at those more in depth in videos to come. And a view of the garden from above. It's just too rainy to get out in there today. I got my dirt in that one bed, some more dirt coming this weekend. This big tank is our rainwater collection tank. When we have to water the grapes, we'll use that, the garden, make use of some real fresh rainwater. I'm looking down over the vineyard now. So one of the things I really want to get into as well on this adventure with you two is my grapes and how we grow them and how we make our wine. This is just the time of the year when the grapes are doing nothing but growing. After this rain, my husband will have to get out there and spray. They're very, very susceptible to fungus. And you have to spray pretty much every 2 weeks during the growing season, especially after a rain. If it gets just really dry and hasn't rained in a while, you might can stretch that out a little longer. And we'll talk to him about what he's using. I know Rally is one of the fungicides that he uses, but we have to mix that up a little bit because they can get resistant. And you can't use the very same fungicide over and over and over. And Ray's the expert on what products he uses out there. And on this super rainy day, I'm going to go in and do a little editing on this video. And mostly just thank you guys so much for subscribing to my first one. I hope to get more subscribers with this one and many more to come. YouTube channel is a marathon. It's not a race. So I'll slowly add more videos and keep you guys interested. And look forward to having you coming back this time. Please click like, please click subscribe so that I can build me a base of people to talk to and that will watch. And see you next video. Thanks, guys.